and welcome back to Below the Fog. Our wonderful party has entered into space, a citadel in the mountains. From there, after going through the large open gates and seeing a beautiful tree that leads into a dark cavern, they go and have dinner, whereupon some tears were shed over the delicious food, and a discovery was made that Vitani's ring, once a day, has been giving her a random effect, if you will. After that delicious meal, they all decide to go shopping and have split the party. Now, slowly, they are gathering back together, and that is where we will pick back up. So, what would you guys like to do?
Well, Freya wishes to continue to head towards Lyre's shop. If I think that was the next shop they were planning on going to.
That can definitely be the one that you guys want to go to if you so advise. So who all is with you?
I know Frey was traveling with most of the group. I don't think anyone has split off yet, but everyone can sound on if they're traveling with Frey.
I'll go.
So is it everybody but Mist?
Augie, are you with this to the group?
Well, I feel like if Augie started following Mist would try to find a way to evade him so she can be up to her bullshit.
Probably wouldn't be the craziest guess.
No, so Augie would certainly be with the rest of the group, if only by default.
What number is Lyre's shop on the map, Sona?
It is 15.
Okay, well, that's kind of across from where Mist was, so she probably would, kind of meander, because she was at 28.
Alright.
So she'd probably, meander out and be, maybe standing between 30 and 31, looking in a bag, and then look at him and be like, oh, hey, guys, where are you going? And maybe they're standing there because you guys are going to that one?
Mm-hmm. Vitani is very happy to wherever Rhea is going. All is well.
Did Vitani just bone someone in the closet? Why is she so happy? What's going on? Did I miss something?
Weird.
She seems dazed.
She's getting fucked over by the ring, and she's too nice for us to be able to deal with it.
Vitani, you should have never given her the ring. Stupid. Oh, and she's gonna look down and realize she's holding this bag, and then hand it over to Augie and be like, oh, I got you there. Don't worry, I paid for it.
Oh, hey, thanks.
And she'll just kind of stuff it into his hand, very unceremoniously.
Oh. Ooh, that's pungent. Nice.
Make sure you make us something good. I said us, not just me, see? Gross.
Well, yeah. And we just picked up some scrolls. I've written down here what they do, so you guys can just take a look at that and figure it out when we got a moment.
We'll just reach her hand over them and just pluck one out at random and shove it in your back pocket, and you're like, cool, good trade. And then take a few steps over and start looking around at the shop.
Feel free to talk about who wants what. You can describe the scrolls at your leisure. I will say some of them I got off the internet. Thank you, Pinterest, for free advertisements. And others I made up.
Awesome.
Before Frey goes into shop, she's gonna see that Augie's already receiving things, and she's gonna go over to him and say, I've seen you mend some things before, have you not? I was wondering if you could look over these dolls and just make sure that they can stay together for a long time. I know they're a little haphazard, but if there's any mending that can help them stay together, I think it would be nice to keep them in good condition.
How many dolls are there?
I believe I had gotten 4 from that shop.
It'll take me 40 minutes.
Okay. Well, take your time. It doesn't have to be right now. I was just wondering if at some point you could make sure that they don't fall apart on me.
Are you guys going to be going to that shop over there?
Yeah, I need to speak with the shopkeep. I have something to give to him.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll set up my own little shop out here. I'll grab this chair. Clunk, clunk. Grab this table. Clunk, clunk, clunk. I'll get to work. It'll be done by the time you get out.
We're gonna
Thank
get
you.
thrown out for like loitering, setting up a business.
People are
up
going to start
business.
coming by and being like, oh, what's he selling?
Oh, are you mending things? Here, can you fix this for me? They're gonna start paying you,
I mean, hey,
And those people
it's a
take
good
money.
fun way to get money around here.
right?
You know, a mending spell takes 10 minutes to cast per, so I can get the $4 done in about 40 minutes, which is about as much time as you need to do. You know, bare minimum
Wondering.
of shopping. So
Yeah. Thank you. And then she's gonna hand him the dolls and then bow a little and be on her way into the shop.
All right. So, as you walk toward this building, it is a wide building made of wood with windows that are thrown open. Sweet music comes from the inside, and you can see that there are violins and drums and sitars and flutes and all sorts of musical accoutrements on shelves and hanging from the ceiling and just on display everywhere inside. You also hear the sound of children laughing inside.
I like the pun on the name. The liar with a shop full of liars. Frey is going to look around and she's gonna not really look at the merchandise at the moment yet, and she's gonna more look for the shopkeep to see if they're around.
Alright, as you enter the building, this feeling of warmth and comfort and belonging wraps around you. The atmosphere in here is kind and comfortable. And you notice that in the corner, there is a tall, dark-haired, coppery greenish-skinned wood elf sitting on what looks like a giant beanbag with a book in his lap. And there are at least a dozen small children sitting in front of him as he reads from this child's book. And occasionally he will turn the pages and just wave slowly so all of the kids can see the book, and then flip it back around and continue reading with much theatrics. He's
Frey's
the
gonna
only adult that you see in the store.
Frey's gonna smile a little bit. Like the warmth and such of this shop kind of reminds her of her own shop back at her home. And she's going to wait to see if there's any break in the story or anything. But if the story prolongs, she's going to quietly walk up and kind of try to see if she can get the man's attention without interrupting too bad. She's going to clear her throat a little.
The story does finish after a couple of minutes. The children are requesting another story, but he looks up and sees that there are people inside the shop, and he smiles and he leans forward as he puts this book onto this little ledge with a bunch of other kids' book, and he says, "I know you guys want more, but you've got to give me a minute. I have customers." And all of the children giggle and they sort of cuddle up together and they start playing with these just wooden blocks and wooden toys and other things that they get out of these boxes that are just sort of around them that look sort of like pirate chests. And this wood elf stands up and he smiles, and he's wearing a hideous yellow, like paisley, like thrown together robe, and these like neon green and like fuchsia pink and orange like parachute pants. With these like
Psychedelic.
ugly, yeah, like ugly red and brown boots with like these horrendous yellow what are they called? Shoelaces. And he puts his hands together and his fingers loop, and he comes over and he smiles and he says, "Hi there. How can I help you?"
So, hello. I have a delivery for you, actually.
"Oh, you do? Well, that's lovely."
Yes, another elf by the name of Butters wanted me to give you this. And she's gonna hand over, the letter that she had received.
He's going to unfold his hands, take it with 2 fingers, look at it, turn his hands backward and forward, and go, "Ah, children. Couldn't just send me a fucking message." And he's going to flip it open with one thumbnail, and then use his other hand to pull out the message, read it, roll his eyes, fold it back up, and then tuck it back into the envelope, and sort of open his, like, drapery tunic thing that he's wearing, and say, "One moment." And he's going to walk around this, I guess sort of like the front desk, basically, and he's going to pull out a pen and paper and like parchment paper, and then just start writing across the top. And as he does so, he doesn't look up, but he says, "Can I interest you in any instruments? A child, maybe?" And when he says that, he's smirking wide. You can tell he's joking.
I think I'll pass on the children, thank you. She's gonna say with a soft chuckle at the end. But I may be interested in an instrument. I've seen others play them before, but I've never really gotten the opportunity to try one myself.
"Well, whatever you pick, you'll be bad at it." And he says that with another smile.
That's what practice for, isn't it?
Exactly. Everyone is bad when they first start out. And if they aren't, they cheated.
She's gonna look around. There's just a lot of options, and she enjoys quite a bit of them, so she's gonna take a bit to think about it.
Alright.
I don't know if anyone else is going to be looking at any others too.
Rhea's not. I don't want to look at the instruments, but Rhea will have gone over to like where all the kids are and kind of kneeling down with them. And she takes out like the glittery sword that she got from
Moon Cove.
where's Moon Cove, and is like offering it out to a child if they want to play with it.
Oh, several of the kids want to play with you, and they brandish their own swords, and they ask if you want to play pirates.
Only gay pirates.
I'm afraid I don't know how to play your game.
You are thoroughly schooled on the intricacies of playing pirates with a bunch of 6-year-olds.
Oh, maybe she needs the practice.
Oh my gosh, wait, they're playing pirates?
Yes.
Oh my god, oh my gosh. And they're pulling Rhea into this?
Yes.
Is that what I heard? Is what I heard? My mic kind of blipped for a second.
Yeah, Rhea almost accidentally initiated it with them.
Oh my gosh. It's hot.
Hang on 1 second. I hear cats screaming, but I can't tell.
Cat screaming.
Oh, I
think
know.
it's fine this time.
Gila just meowed. She's on my lap right now.
Okay. I thought it was my cats, but I can't find Bishop, and I see Alice laying here, so at least as long as she's not getting attacked, that's fine.
No, it's just
Aw.
mist meandering about in the background.
Yes.
I don't need an instrument. I got that covered.
Miss just leaning
But
over
she
your
will
shoulder
upon-
when you least expect it. Meh!
You never
Any
know.
miscellaneous meows is just Mist making random cat noises as she's
Yep. With it. Mist will probably see it's a music store and be like, "Yeah, I don't need any of this." And then she will just turn around and probably plop down on the ground beside Augie and sit there and eye at people as they pass, trying to think who might be a good person to steal from, unless Augie yells at her.
Oh my goodness.
Do remember,
Yes,
you
we're
can't
gonna
steal
yell
here.
at her.
That doesn't mean she can't claim for it.
Huh?
She's got to keep her skills sharp.
She can eye people. That's allowed.
True.
And she wants everyone to think that she might be stealing. Because that's part of the game.
My goodness.
She's
Is
a
there any
cat.
ocarina style instruments in this store?
Oh yeah, there's a couple.
Do they
You
have
got-
any kazoos?
Yes.
Are there recorders?
Yes, there's a plethora
Are they
of
vuvuzelas? I'm
you,
done.
you act like I'm going to say no.
No. My goodness.
No, there's not a vuvuzela. Yes, there's.
I have a serious
That's
question
too far.
about the contents of the shop. Is there any instruments that could accompany a kazoo?
An
What
automaton.
instrument couldn't?
Well, there's your answer, guys. You know
Oh my god.
The only instrument that can accompany a kazoo is 12 more kazoos.
Correct.
Everyone
You
knows
also
that.
probably find like
Yes.
a couple of kalimbas.
guys know what to do.
Oh my god.
Augie wants an automaton.
Excuse me,
Terrible idea.
Augie wants two.
Or maybe Andrea wants one.
Aww.
Just a
I stand
smaller
corrected.
one. For her.
Augie wants 3.
My goodness.
You're gonna be busy.
Well-
Good thing you don't sleep.
Frey is gonna find this really nice looking kind of like, for all intents and purposes, ocarina style instrument. It's gonna be black and goldish looking. It's almost gonna look like it's in the shape of like a bird head. I'm gonna post a picture in our chat as well. And she's going to, this is the instrument she's gonna choose. She thinks it looks simple enough for her to try to learn and mess around with. Doesn't have to like think too much on like chords or strings or anything. This is just a wind instrument where she can just mess
Blow.
around. Yes, just blow. Gotta work on her blowing.
You will find that beneath a lot of the instruments or around the areas there are how-to books for the people that really want to learn.
She's gonna pick up a how-to book as well.
All right. Eventually, Lyre finishes his letter, and he pinches some sort of glittery holographic dust, and he glitters it over the letter, and then shakes it a couple of times, and then he folds it, and he puts it in a new envelope, and he wax seals it, and you see that the seal itself has a dog face on it that's like snarling. And he tucks it into the other side of his pocket. He pats that pocket. And he looks up at you and says, "So is there anything else that I can help you with?"
I think I'd just like to buy this, and that's about it from here. Again, I'm not too musically inclined, so I don't want to go too crazy yet.
All right. That's perfectly nice. Let me see. All right. You're sure that's all you need?
Unless you got some other fancier instruments you want to recommend to me.
Not an instrument, per se. But I do have something I
Oh.
would recommend.
And what would that be?
He leans forward, and he's very tall. He's pretty taller than you. No, wait, Lyre was short, wasn't he?
I don't know. All I know is Frey is 6'3", I believe.
I think Lyre was 5'8". Was Lyre 5'8"? Do you remember, Drake? Or was he taller than that?
He was on the shorter end, actually. He was a short stack. Not like Thelma's short, but like
Yeah.
short.
Augie's
Yeah.
short.
Yeah,
Oh,
more
yeah,
like
Augie is short.
Yeah,
more like
he's short. So he looks up at you. And As he does so, he puts his hands behind his back, and he just smiles and he says, "Despite the life of a lead, drawing the line in is often the better choice. The fish you catch are the ones you keep."
You giving us a riddle?
Come again? I mean, if these are words of wisdom, I'd like to write it down if I could.
I made that up on the spot, so I cannot tell you what that is twice.
It's okay. I'll just, like, out of character, I'll just go back and write it down after this is recorded.
Sounds like some found family
Well, Freya will have written it down. She had the opportunity to. If she would have written it down, she'd be like, okay. I mean, I never turn away some words of mystic or wise, so I'll keep this in mind.
Sorry, the gift.
I don't know. This is a whole new world and place for her. She's just like, okay, sure.
My goodness.
Also, another little tidbit. You and I'm assuming these are your friends. And he just sort of glances over your shoulder at everyone else who's probably, like, poking at instruments or playing with children and all that.
Who, us?
Vitani, just a quick little interjection. Vitani will have grabbed Rhea's hand and been like, "Come on, let's play. Pirates is fun. Come on."
They're trying to get me to play. I'm just swinging.
You guys are both, like, playing pirates. One of you enthusiastically, and the other one extremely confused.
Yes.
She lost her child. She doesn't know how to play.
And Vitani's trying to help her get her inner child back.
So,
She's trying.
Lyre
Yes.
smiles and he says, "I think all of you could do with a bit more water." And he
What?
just... Water.
I mean, we have... Freya also had gotten a whetstone, right?
Yep,
or whatever they're
everybody
called.
got... Yeah.
I mean, we do have these, and she's gonna pull out her... whatever they're called, the whetstone or whatever.
Never-ending water source.
Yes.
Basically. And he's gonna look at that and nod and go, what happens if you can't get to it? And he taps the side of his nose and he turns around and he's like, "Alright, who wants to read The Very Hungry Caterpillar?" And the kids just sort of disperse from their game of pirates and they all clamber back onto the just carpeted area, and Lyre drops into the beanbag and he looks at all of you and he just kind of nods and goes, "Sometimes things are a little bit weird, and sometimes letting them be weird is the best way to make things work."
You're telling me. She's gonna say that under her breath, though, but she's seen a lot of weird stuff now, and she's like, okay, this is fine.
And he is going to go back to his daycare duties. If you will notice as you're leaving, it is a music shop and a daycare.
Aww.
That's adorable.
Because that is very in line with Lyre as a character. So,
before they completely, like, move away from the shop, she's gonna have gone back over to Augie, because he didn't get to go into this one, and she's gonna ask, like, just little, like, side note, ask if he wanted anything, and describe, like, what was in the shop, and she would have ran back in to get if he wanted any instruments or anything like that, because he's doing a favor for her as well.
Oh, he's good. He's actually not that interested in that sort of thing, because, like, for the most part, musical, it's not his thing.
Well, you never know. But okay. All right. Well, that was my only errand I needed to do, so I don't know where else. What's the next shop? Did we go through? We went through the entire list of what we rolled, right?
We've gone through.
There were 32
At
shops.
least what we
I
rolled.
went through 7 shops now. Yes,
do we
everything that you
do we
rolled,
roll
you did.
for a new?
You can. Also, I will like you to know, she, or Freya in this case, you did not pay for this, and you did not realize it. But Liar didn't ask you for money either.
Okay. Well, yeah, she's totally, it's gonna go over her head because they had the whole like conversation and they got distracted, so she's gonna have forgotten about it as well. I mean, if the police come after her, she's just gonna be like, "I'm sorry, here's some money." No,
I'm sorry.
here's the money, or run away. Who knows?
Yes. Let's roll for our shops.
Yes. Ow, Keela!
Oh, stop it.
No.
She's
How
So
do we
it's
do the roll
flashing.
thing in here?
Gonna be another shopping.
We'll just re-roll if we already get a shop we've already been to. I'm guessing.
/V general, and then should tell you from there.
Let's see. I'm gonna list out the shops we've already been to as well. Which one? What number was Liars again?
Liars, my lovely Leanne, is 15.
15. Thank you. Please don't scratch off my chest.
So you guys have been to 11, 12, 14, 15, 18, 21, and 28.
Oh, you said that too fast. It's okay.
11, 12, 14,
Mm-hmm.
15, 18, 21, 28.
Okay, so
Oh,
Drake has to re-roll.
We type in 32. Is
Shit.
that what it is?
Yeah,
Yes.
1d32.
I think I did that right this time. Nope.
Also, welcome in, bystander Ringy.
Hello, bystander Ringy.
Hello, Rinsey.
1d32. There we go. Has that one already been done? No.
Yeah, what did you find? Oh, you have a hair tie of mine. Or not a hair tie, a scrunchie.
Can I delete this one? I cannot delete this one. Okay, never mind.
You got a 22. I'll delete it, don't worry, Bever.
I mean, it's not a big deal. I just was trying to clean up, but it doesn't allow me.
I've cleaned it.
Huh.
So we'll start when everyone's done. We can start. I'm guessing with Vitani since Jake had a reroll.
I'm supposed to fill it in the blank or at the end. I don't remember.
So when you click on it, you're just gonna don't even touch anything and just type 1d32 because it'll type it in the little box for you. So after you select the option you want to do, which is /V general, and then you click on the little pop-up that appears, just type in 1d32 and hit enter.
Nice.
All right. So, who wants to go to where first?
Frey's gonna follow along. Since she's done her errand, she's just gonna. She likes these shops. She's enjoying shopping in this new place.
All right. So, who's going first?
And she's a
guys?
sugar mommy, so.
Should we
Let's.
just go in the order that we rolled? So
All right.
six first.
Yeah.
Here, I'll write down the.
Oh,
I'm guessing
wait.
Vitani's gonna be pulling Rhea with her.
Of course.
Come on, let's go.
Right, let me see what shop it is.
17, 22, 13, and 31.
All right. Make sure you write who the shop is for as well.
Okay.
All right. So you all start walking around. You pick up Augie on the way, or you just leave Augie there for right now. That's depending on what you guys want to do. And you start wandering through the throng. You kind of get pulled along. And Vitani,
Yes.
there's a shop. It's a very skinny wooden shop. It's barely 3 shoulders in width from end to end. And it has a beautiful smell coming out of it. And you see that there is a little black hanging sign on it that has the picture of a lit candle. It doesn't have any windows, but it does have a slightly ajar door that's wafting that scent out, and you are drawn to it.
Vitani's gonna follow her nose right into the shop.
Inside, it's very cramped in here, but there are shelves upon shelves of colorful candles, bundles of incense, wax melts in little jars, perfumes in various glass bottles of different sizes. There's various fragrance oils. There's dried rose petals, things like that. All of this accoutrement crammed into this tiny little store from front to back, and at the very back you see a man sitting on a stool with a little cash register next to him, and he looks like he's carving something onto the top of a candle. And he's a little gnome, and he looks up and he says, "How you doing?"
Hi. I'm really good. How are you?
"Oh, wonderful day for sales."
It smells so nice in here. I don't even start.
"Well, are you looking for anything in particular?"
What would you recommend for somebody who's constantly traveling on the road?
Constantly traveling. Well, you can never go wrong with some peppermint. There's always some honey milk. You could always try something soft like a sandalwood. Or maybe if you're getting a little homesick, there's always some ocean. I do have a particular brand of magic perfumes that are called homesick. They invoke a smell that is truly unique to the wearer. What do you think?
Just spilled tea everywhere.
Homesick,
Out of character,
you say?
I think Rhea already has a bit of that homesick perfume on her with the way that Matani's like, I smell home.
Yeah, homesick. Still a lot of that.
Is it like the type that everybody smells something different for it?
Yeah, it's magically enchanted.
I don't know why my mic isn't picking up my ooh sounds.
Do you want to disconnect and reconnect, or is that going to mess stuff up with recording?
Will it?
No, it shouldn't.
Okay, let me do that really.
Technical difficulties. Stand by.
Just a sec.
I really hope everybody gets to hear my ooh. There we go. It looks like it's working. Okay. So, this enchanted perfume thingy you're talking about.
Aye.
It helps remind people of like their homes and like, would you say their childhoods maybe?
Oh yeah. Depends on the mood you're in when you smell it.
You know what? I think it's worth a try. I'll take a bottle.
All right. Do you have any preference for the bottle size? And this gnome jumps down. Whoop.
Sada, give me a second.
This gnome jumps down from their stool, and they walk over to this little shelf on the wall, and there are various glass bottle sizes, and you can pick out any size you want, and he will fill it. And this is just for flavor. It can be whatever you think would be cool.
Anything I think would be cool?
Yeah.
I'm kind of imagining like a round, almost kind of like a thin, flat round kind of vial, like palm sized maybe.
Yeah. with one of those little puffers.
With a little yes! Oh my goodness, yes.
All right.
Hmm.
That will be. I forgot where I put my money chart.
Money chart.
It's 3 silver.
Done.
All right, and this gnome takes this bottle and goes into a cellar that is underneath the little cash register, and you hear some tinkering and some clunking and this and that, and eventually they climb back up this little ladder, and inside the bottle is this beautiful fuchsia and maroon swirling liquid that looks like it's got glitter inside of it, and it is capped perfectly, and he takes the time to put it in a neat little hand-sized box and wraps it with tissue paper and like does a very quick, very fancy like curled-edged bow and passes it to you, because every box comes with, or every vial that people buy of perfume comes with a box. And you can see, like, on the side of the box, it's labeled with the Froyo candle.
Oh my gosh. Hold on, I'm writing this down really quick.
Is there anything else I can get for you?
No, I think this will be perfect. Thank you.
No problem.
Frey, ow, sorry, tequila just scratched the shit out of me. Frey is gonna have had done some meandering, and she's gonna have picked up some, if there's paraffin in here, she's gonna have picked some of that up, because, I had messaged in the chat, but I'll say it verbally for those watching. So Frey had an idea, since Augie has to stay behind. She decided to leave her little dragon to be the messenger to and from Frey and Augie. And Augie had sent a little message that he wants some paraffin. So she's going to have picked up some paraffin wax and also some other wax that are scented, like of eucalyptus and such as well. And gone up to purchase that at the counter.
All right. So all in all, I'll say that's, I don't know, 5 copper for like 2-3 bags.
Okay, she's gonna pay for it. So because unlike the other shop where she forgot to, she'll definitely pay for this one.
And everything gets put in this big brown bag, and you see this gnome flip it over and then seal it with a stamp that says Froyo Candles. And then pass it over. Alright, if you are here for another bit, if you're here for a long time, the candle shop is always welcoming.
I really do enjoy this place as well. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
What do you have? What do you eat? It's a kitten eating stuff. Sorry, hold on.
You're alright. And that is the Froyo Candles, run by Froyo. Gather the essentials and meet me out back. Get ready for a fight, Tolberry. Froyo for short.
I love that.
Alright.
Okay.
Gnomes tend to have really long names.
Sure.
Catch me outside, how about that?
Catch me outside. How about that?
Alright. So we're going to go with Freya's next pick. We'll say that...
Frey has decided to go to 17.
Alright. So you all leave 6 and you decide to scatter again, and you're going by smell and sight, and the crowds here are not as thick as they were before, but this feeling of comfort and liveliness is just so nice. It's so good, and you're just really enjoying yourself. And as you're wandering, you find, close to the dispensary and also Liar's shop, sandwiched between another, a building made of white brick with a carved marble sign of an open book on the front. And you see inside there are tons of books, and there is a drow woman who looks eerily similar to the man who was running the dispensary. And she is reading a book with a slight blush on her face. Her head is shaved, and she's just flipping through the pages, just sort of dreamily.
Frey's gonna feel right at home here. She loves books.
Do you head inside?
She will definitely head inside. She's gonna immediately see the like marble open book you described, and she's like, "This one. This is the shop I want to go into next." And she's gonna head in.
When you do, a little bell tinkles very, very gently above the door, and the drow woman looks up and goes, "Oh, hello there. How can I help you?"
Do you have any books on flowers or herbs around here, and then also maybe any star book?
Oh, I'm sure I have plenty in the non-fiction section. Mostly I do sell fiction there. Anything that you're looking for would probably be right over there. I do have some recommended fiction books as well on the other side. And she
I'd happily
points
look at
to
those.
the right side of the store for non-fiction and the left side of the store for fiction.
She's gonna go and look, and I'm gonna be right back really quick because I think Red just happened something in her life, so give me 1 second. But she's gonna look at books while I'm taking a sec.
No problem. Does anybody else want to look around in the bookstore?
Rhea will have gone in. She'll go up to her, the lady, and I know you just said that you specialize in fiction, and she'll pull out the spelling book. You don't by any chance have anything in this kind of realm, do you?
Magic books? Oh, probably. Maybe? Give me a moment. She stands up and she walks over to this teeny tiny shelf that's got a little bit of dust in it, and she just kind of blows it off and starts looking through, and she pulls out a singular book. And it looks almost identical to yours, but newer. I have a copy of that.
I was hoping maybe there was like a step above, trying to learn more.
Well,
But thank you.
that book is supposed to grow with you, isn't it? She flips open the one she has. She goes, standard edition is supposed to grow and go from spelling to grammar to things like that.
I have no idea.
Is there something you were looking for in particular that you're not getting from the book?
Well, Amber didn't know that.
Yeah, Amber hasn't read the book that much.
I guess not. I don't know. I know that she's starting to get, so I just didn't know if there was like a sequel.
No?
Intermediate
Character
level.
thing.
Okay. Oh well. Nope. Then that'll do. Never mind.
We have other languages. If
No,
you're-
I probably should just stick to this one for right now.
Alright. Is there anything else I can get for you? A fiction book?
I'm
Anything
good.
else? Alright.
I don't know if there's anyone else wants anything.
Anybody?
Quiet.
Give me 1 sec. Hold on.
Oh, you're good.
Bueller.
Hmm?
Bueller.
Oh, what?
You can leave.
Larl?
No, I don't even think I went into the bookstore.
Fair.
I thought I was still with Augie.
Poking while working.
Yeah.
Will Augie want any books as well? The little dragon will have brought back a little parchment that says books on it.
Book?
lots of books.
Ogie's going to enchant the scroll so that when it's returned, it'll say, any books on the god of hangovers?
she's she's gonna see the message
Question.
and be like, okay. But you know what? It's just a
Instant
lot of
goes
weird
you
things she's
drank.
always experienced. She's gonna go over to the shopkeep and after she's picked out a few books of herbs, flowers, stars, and she's gonna be like, I'd like to hear some of those recommendations, and also I have an acquaintance who's looking for a book on the god of hangovers potentially.
Oh yes, I do have a couple of those. That would be in the religious section right over there. And she gets up and walks over to this double-sided and double-wide shelf, and she starts looking through, and she's scanning, and the longer she scans, the more her eyebrows just sort of dip because she's getting a little frustrated, and she goes, ah, here it is. She pulls out this dusty tome that's kind of like crumbling, and it's got wine stains all over it. And this would be what you're looking for, and as for recommendations, and she goes back to her table and she pulls up this little booklet that she has. Currently, I have 3 series that are very, very popular. The first one would be the Henrietta Passion Fruit series. The second one, actually I have 4. The second one would be the Wolves in Their Game series. The Road Trip series, and then A Boy with Bushes and Eggplants.
I will take the wolves in their games.
Alright,
And then
so there are
Sorry.
9 books in the Wolves in Their Game series.
how about I start with the first 2, and then I will come back to the shop at a later date to get the other ones.
Alright, so that would be Wolves in Their Game and Clash for Alpha.
Ooh.
And she gets up and she goes over to the fiction section and she pulls these books out. She says, I will say these are a little more on the mature side. If you're looking something that's a little more young adult friendly, that has more of a giggle to it, I would recommend Henrietta Passion Fruit.
I'm actually quite fine with more adult, mature fiction.
Alright.
I enjoy them. Thank you for the recommendation.
No worries. And she puts those in your little growing pile. Is that everything you guys wanted?
Oh, I can't wait to get those back to Augie.
At least for me, I don't know if Vitani, is there any books you were looking for or looking at? Because I know you had a little snafu in real life just now, so.
I did. But all is well now. My pizza just tastes a little bit like root beer.
Alright then.
You said you had mature ratings?
We have the Wolves in Their Game versus mature, but then if you want a little more mature, less adventure and fighting and more spice, we do have the A Boy with Bushes and Eggplants series.
That was the other one that Frey was going to pick up. But she decided just on this one for now, because there's 9 of them.
There's 5. There's 5
Oh,
in...
5. I thought you said 9.
I also
there's
heard 9.
There's 9 in Wolves in Their Game.
Yeah, that's why she only chose this series, because she's like, you know what? I was going to pick up 2 series, but if there's 9 in this one, I'm just going to stick with this one for now.
So, Henrietta Passion Fruit has 7 books. Wolves in Their Game has 9. Road Trip has 6. And A Boy with Bushes and Eggplants has 5.
I'll take it.
All 5? Or just
Yes.
1? Alright. So, that would be A Boy with Bushes and Eggplants. A Girl Angry Cries into Oblivion. A fuckboy runs away like a pussy. A cold-hearted bitch gets revenge. And A House of Fire and Desire.
Ooh.
All these names, and then the last one is like, I loved it.
Wait. Some of those titles are not like the others.
And And how much would it be to finish the wolf series?
For the rest of them, it would be
Mhm.
2 gold to get the whole thing.
I mean, if you want to just share, I can buy the rest of the series. She's gonna overhear Vitani be interested. I just was getting the first 2 just in case, but if I have someone else who can help me carry all these books, I'd gladly get the rest.
Matani's gonna nod vigorously. We'll
Alright,
take the lot.
So for the Wolves in Their Game, you have Wolves in Their Game, Clash for Alpha, Wolfnado, A Banquet of Hounds, Moonlight Waltz, Summer Winter War, World of Wolves and Hounds, Alpha of 7 Packs, and Teeth and Claws.
Yes. All of it, please.
Hopefully, no. I only got half the names written down, but I'll write the other half down later.
I have them. If you guys
Yeah,
need
if you
them.
have the list, if you want to post them. I just like keeping note because these are great.
Out of character,
me
are
to-
these real books?
They're based on real books.
I want
We also would like in real life recommendations afterwards. Yes, please.
Alright, do you want me to write it slower for you guys?
Okay, we need to do a one-shot for Wolfnado.
Mhm.
We'll have a read along where we're all sitting around the fire and we're just reading Wolfnado.
Just playing the characters in it. I called
Yes.
this on Tara Reid with that slightly used look.
Is that all you guys are getting from the shop?
Yes.
Anyone else? Anyone? Bueller?
I will say, everybody roll an investigation check really quick.
I was gonna look for the Penelope Jackalope.
Yeah, that's why I'm making you roll for it.
Investigation.
See if there
you
were
say.
were any more volumes
crap.
than what they had seen in Right, I only got a
Investigation.
8.
Oh God, Keela, calm down. Frey rolled a 13.
investigation. Oh, I only rolled a 10.
Anybody else rolling?
I rolled a number. Was it an Augie number?
Augie's not even there though. I don't know if you can investigate.
Well, I'll give it to you guys because it's probably right next to the Harriet. The Harriet passion fruit. Or Henrietta passion fruit. It's across from there, and you see that you have a certain amount of books, and there are 8 in total, and you don't have the last 2. But they sell the last 2 here. I don't know what the names of the last 2 books are. Don't ask me. I don't even know if 8 is the proper amount. I'm just making things up. We'll figure it out later, because I am going to eventually add Penelope Jackalope to this fucking list.
We need to get the last 2 for
Your
What was her
collection.
name?
You did help, Mist.
Frey will buy all the books for everyone, by the way. So before anyone puts their money down, Frey will buy it for them. She loves books.
I know who you're talking
Oh,
about,
shit.
though, Amber.
Yeah. Darling, dearie, honey, whatever her name was. It was some kind of pet name.
I think it was Sweetie?
Sweetie.
Sweetie.
There it is. Sweetie.
Yeah.
We need to get the last 2 so Sweetie can read them. And I'm sure Zulema would like to as well.
Because I need that.
He was reading them to the children, but I think he actually enjoyed them himself.
So do you want 2 copies or 1 copy of each?
How much are they each?
For everything that you guys are getting, it'll be 6 gold.
I don't know. I'll let Freya be the.
Yes, Frey will purchase all the books.
Alright, so we'll say you get 2 copies. That way you can send 2 in the mail and then you have 2 for yourselves. Alright, since that's everything you guys are getting, can I read you the other books? Because Michi and I worked very hard on these.
Yes.
Okay.
So, for the road trip series, we've got Road Trip, obviously. Summer Vacation. Betrayal of Hotels.com, not sponsored. Autumn Vacation. Fist Fight at the Bar. And Graduation.
Ooh.
And for my favorite one, which I'm very sad nobody got, we've got the Henrietta Passionfruit and the Stone of Gold. Henrietta Passionfruit and the Man Cave of Snakes. Henrietta Passionfruit and the Dog Father of Destiny.
Oh my god! No, wait!
Henrietta
I want
Passionfruit and the Bisexual Crisis Cup.
So I mean, in reality, if we saw these titles, could we go back and get them instead?
You can get some.
I
if
want
you
them. I want to get them
Henrietta
right now.
And the Disastrous Dictator.
Yes.
Henrietta and the Mistakes Were Made crew.
Yes.
And then Henrietta Passionfruit and the End of an Era.
Yes.
So I'm guessing Batani was about to like leave the store, and then she re-glanced at the bookcase and saw these titles. She's like, "Wait!" So she puts her arms out and stops everyone. She's like, "We need these too."
Yes, we do. That is
All right.
exactly what happened.
Throw 2 more gold onto that.
Awesome. Thank
do
you, Freya.
Or do you guys want to know which series the games or the books that you bought were from?
Well, obviously, I think I know. I think we all know what that one was. Based
We all
Henrietta
know
Passionfruit.
Henrietta. Yep.
Yeah, that one was Harry Potter.
Yep.
Wolves in Their Games is actually based off of Game of Thrones.
I had a
Oh.
feeling.
Yes!
Road Trip is based off of Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
Wow.
Wait, I want Road Trip too then!
You can't just have fake books because they make you laugh.
Gee, you're gonna spill all your pizza toppings!
No, I have her. Look at her.
Look, if it means that we're going to be carrying like a library
Take it.
of like filk material, so be it. That's our new goal.
We have bags of holding.
We
A
have
boy,
bags.
a boy with bushes and eggplants is a court of thorns and roses.
Oh.
Okay.
Love. You're still muted!
Oh, I just purchased the first one in real life.
I haven't read those yet, but we're very excited.
I heard that they were spicy-ish, so I decided to add them in there because I figured that you guys would get a kick out of that.
I love it.
But yeah, Michi and I spent a really long time on these, and I'm gonna give my credit where credit is due. Michi helped me a lot. I'm pretty sure the entire Court of Thorns and Roses Michi made up.
I love it.
So thank you, Michi. If you ever listen to this, you are lovely, and I'm so happy that you helped me do this.
Thank you, Michi.
Yes, thank you.
All right, so
And
that...
it's probably gonna look weird on the recording when I was talking. It's probably gonna show up as Batani.
That's fine.
Mm.
So now we're gonna go to... Because I'm pretty sure that's everything you guys want in that place.
Yes.
Next is Augie. We'll say that your bout of fixing things is up.
It's more than the 40 minutes to cast the 4 mending spells, so
Yeah, we'll say that they were in a bookstore, and if you've ever been in a bookstore,
We can take like a good hour in there.
oh yeah.
Minimum.
She's having pipe time too. He's happy with it. It's a little quiet moment. It's all good.
you are drawn eventually to, where is it? 22 in the corner, close to the dining room door. You look over and you see a wooden 3-tabled stall with 2 layers and ladders that lead to the top and the bottom. And you see a dragonborn setting things out. And you see blankets and carpets and curtains and plushies and soft things galore. And you are drawn to that stall.
That is useful material. I'm going to take a closer look.
Alright, you go over and the dragonborn that is setting things out looks up at you and nods and says, "Hello there."
Howdy.
Fine day, right?
Let's take a look at what you got here.
Blankets are on sale. I'm doing 2 for 1.
Well, what kind of blankets we looking at here?
Hand woven. Everything's made by me and my wife. We've got wool, we've got goat, we've got rabbit. And when he says wool, goat, or rabbit, he means the fur, not like skin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me take a look at the fiber here.
It is
Not bad at all.
very well crafted. And that Angora, holy shit.
Ooh. Ooh. Guys, you gotta take a look at it. Feel this.
What'd you find?
Feel it.
Batani's
Right.
gonna
just gonna-
reach over and lay her palms where Augie is telling her to feel.
It is
Oh
stupidly soft.
my god. Oh my god.
Mm.
Oh my god, I want it.
You imagine this in your bedrolls.
Ooh.
How easy is it to clean these?
If you got
You have
prestidigitation,
What now?
prestidigitation.
No, but it's been a while since I've seen a doctor.
He is indeed going to laugh at that. They're pretty easy to hand wash. I wouldn't recommend anything else besides either hand washing or prestidigitation.
Oh, we're on the road a lot, so
Hand washing
Easier.
would probably be easier. Just don't
Yeah.
use something abrasive to get any stains out.
noted. All right, that's actually doesn't seem so badly.
Alright, I'm gonna do something really quick, because I think it would be
What's that?
cute. So I'm gonna roll something. Okay! Okay! That was really cute! Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
Where did quotes of note go to?
It should be... I don't know. Drake, where did you put quotes of note?
I put it down where it says quotes underneath introductions and salutations.
Oh no, Drake, what's your toddler's name?
Lycoris.
Thank
Like
you.
Horace.
I don't know how to spell that.
Lycoris. The song ends there.
Okay.
I love Lycoris.
Did you see that? I had posted that video that Lycoris is Jack Jack and Augie is Edna.
Edna? Yes. Yes, that is definitely them.
I sent it to you, Drake.
Oh no. Augie is now dead. Re-roll a new character. Oh.
It's
Oh, God.
really cute. I rolled to see if it would happen because I had it in
Fuck,
notes.
I didn't know it was muted.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Augie is going to notice that. He is going to point at it. And he is going to ask the age-old question. How much?
For that, that would be... Let's see. I'm trying to... Out of character, I'm trying to think. There's something between silver and gold.
No.
No,
Electrum
it's
pieces.
bronze, silver, gold.
There's
usually.
Electrum pieces, which are like half a gold each.
We'll say
Thought
9
election was after
silver.
Or,
Yeah.
after
I can
gold.
slap that down.
Yeah,
Sure,
unless you
that's
think that's too cheap for hand-done plushies.
Oh no, that's on the verge of what I can afford. I will accept my route into poverty, and I will buy it in a cold second.
You better tell everyone what you bought.
What'd you get?
Augie's going to have bought a plush pillow of a mist-like cat.
Oh my God.
Aww.
And that's gonna be a nice little toy for a certain invisible kid.
Oh.
Oh, damn it.
He does reach out for it, and if you hand it to him, everyone will just see a floating, very squished, because it's being hugged by arms and legs, floating little pillow.
That sounds like everyone else's problem. I can see clearly what's going on.
Frey hasn't met the child yet, right?
No, not yet. You've seen, I think, at one point. I think you saw?
Did she see the child?
I don't remember.
For a brief moment, I believe.
Yeah, I think like for a brief second.
Okay, so she doesn't freak out too much right now.
But yeah, if you guys want any blankets or pillows or rolls of fabric, everything here is hand done.
I would like a blanket.
Okay, that will be 2 silver.
Okay.
Mist has 18 towels.
Towels.
Frey will also take a blanket, one that's like a good size, but still like small enough that she can roll it up and like carry easily. And then you said there was furs here too,
I don't
or no?
I don't think they sell furs here. You know, it's just plushies, pillows, blankets, carpets, and curtains, and things like that. It's all stuff that's woven together. It's not furs.
Gotcha. No worries. Yeah, some blankets or a blanket.
Yeah, same price as the one that would have been for Vitani. So like 2 silver.
You said 2? Okay. I have 3 silver left. I will get a blanket as well.
I will buy her blanket.
Oh, no, I can get a blanket.
No, 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 no.
All right.
Oh, there is one in between silver and gold. I didn't even. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, nobody uses
You're-
it though.
I've never even heard of Electrum before until Drake said
I
it.
knew about
Yeah, that's why-
Electrum, but for some reason I thought it was between gold and platinum.
I also thought it was between gold and platinum.
At least on D&D Beyond, it's in between silver and gold.
Yeah, I see it now.
We just pretend it doesn't exist, honestly.
Right.
It does not exist in this realm.
Just like no one uses like fucking 50-cent pieces.
Well, it's exactly that, because it is.
That's what Electrum is.
Yeah, exactly like that. No, but traditionally, Electrum pieces have been kind of like the redheaded stepchild of the thing, because the rest are metric. It's always like 10 of this, and then 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 you got Electrum, which is like, I am 5 silver pieces, and everyone's just like, I am tired of your shit, Electrum. Get out of my dungeon.
Get out of my dungeon.
Mist, is there anything that you would like to purchase from this stall?
No, Mist is all set. She's totally covered here. I told you, 18 towels.
All right. So
18
that
times I recall.
is that. For 22, we've got. I have to scroll back to.
Next is 13 for Rhea, I think.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Everything's loading slowly.
It's all good.
All right. All right. So, as you're walking away, you're laughing and cutting up and showing off your purchases and rolling them up to put in your bedrolls and things like that. And eventually, Rhea, you get to the corner and you stop because the building next to you is just a box made of bricks. There's one window, and it's not got any glass in it, but it has some sticks that are slightly off-center, and inside you hear humming. And as you turn to look, you see an orcish man through the window, hammering some little slats into the bottom of a chair. And this shop draws you.
Rhea will go in.
You are immediately hit by the smell of sawdust and lacquer and wood paint and stain, and it is full of furniture. All of it is hand-carved and handmade, and it's all got such intricate care and kindness in it. And the orcish man looks up and nods at you, but goes right back to working on his little chair.
Lovely craftsmanship.
He grins, and you see that one of his tusks is slightly cracked on the right side.
No.
And he holds his hand up, and he makes some motion with his fingers. And then goes back to his little chair.
Is it almost like a sign language thank you or something?
Yes.
Okay. Rhea will I don't know if she has the intelligence to understand he was trying to communicate. Should I roll?
Sure, straight intelligence.
Okay, God.
Above 10, you get the gist that that was some kind of sign language. Below 10, you're just like,
Okay, my intelligence is 0, so it's still above 10. I had a 15. So, okay, yeah,
Alright.
she gets the gist that he was communicating. She might not have known it was exactly thank you, but...
But
Anyone
in
else
here-
come in here with me?
is it just Rhea? She just in there by herself?
Just me.
Well, you know where Vitani is.
Right on
Vitani's
Rhea's hip.
Seems
Holding
like
her
a
arm.
suspicious ass spot.
Yeah.
There are foldable tables in here, foldable chairs. There's little, rolling dressers and things like that. It's just a variety of handmade wooden furniture.
The foldable
Right.
tables and chair didn't get Augie? Wow.
Rhea will admire the things that he's made. I mean, she's dabbled in, building houses and stuff. Back in Mother Maiden, whichever. But I mean, we really have no use for furniture on the road.
You don't have to buy everything.
No, but I'm just letting you know what she's doing in the store.
Excuse you, have you met us?
I know, right? We're gonna need a traveling animal companion that can carry all this stuff by the time we're done.
Vitani can just change into a bear. You can attach a
pack bear.
cart on a saddle to her.
Oh, she made a bag of holding.
Yeah,
That is
OG
true.
does. You guys do have a bag of holding.
Mist, one of them has the fanny pack.
Mist has the fanny pack.
Mist has a fanny pack, and Zulmar has an artist's bag of. It's
That's
basically,
right.
the college dropout bag.
Okay.
The
so-
college dropout bag.
What do you mean we don't need an entire dining room and set and chairs for our travels?
But how
Yes,
can we
I
be a
said that
proper
before.
family if we don't sit down to dinner? You gotta make it full of
Just as wholesome.
They have foldable tables and chairs.
Rhea will poke her head out and say, "Hey, they do have foldable chairs in here, like yours."
She's just gonna come stampeding down.
I was
Yeah,
just standing
Rhea's
outside
just
going,
admiring.
ooh, get that shit.
I would like one of everything, please.
And y'all don't know the joy of having your own foldable chairs. You never experienced. the sheer convenience of being able in the middle of nowhere to just go ka-chunk and have a comfortable seat.
Even before I was a wolf, I just sat on the ground.
Y'all don't know.
Do you want to get one for Mist?
I don't know if Miss needs one. She's pretty content curling up in a pile.
That's up to you guys.
Rhea will just have admired, and then she'll head out and give the guy a friendly wave.
Oh, she's having a fit.
For real.
You didn't get any foldable chairs or tables.
You can go in there yourself. I don't like to shop for others. But I did buy you fruit here.
I have a foldable chair. I don't need more foldable chairs. I only have one ass. I'm thinking about your asses, okay?
I'm always thinking about your asses.
I'm pretty sure me and Vitani are fine with sitting on the ground.
I'm very fine with sitting on the ground. Vitani's gonna. What the fuck was that?
We've been having a bunch of people fire off fireworks recently.
Vitani's
Oh,
gonna.
I hope it's fireworks.
It'd be funny if there was a firework that just went off in the shopping area just randomly.
Let's probably say there probably are some fireworks that will occasionally go off.
Love that. I love that for us.
Alright. Mist, oh shit, I'm so glad you got this stall. I cannot
Yay!
describe how glad I am that you, in particular, got this stall.
Oh, God.
Fantastic.
You turn around, and you see the middle stall. And it immediately draws your attention because it is made out of wood and thatch. And it is just a little circular stall. And sitting in the middle of it is a Naga woman with a long headdress on, with her arms folded, and there are little cards and papers in front of her. And you see above, wrapping around the stall, it just says, favors.
Oh no.
You are drawn to this stall.
Oh, I'm nervous now. Alright, well, Mist will approach and kind of curiously look around and like she's curious and a bit confused and also a bit like she's scoping the joint because that's just kind of always how she enters a room.
So
And then she will...
Oh, continue.
I was just gonna say, then she will like finally her eyes will settle on the shopkeeper, the Nelgar, whatever you want to call her. Like, oh, hi. I don't know exactly why I came in here. I don't know if I need any favors. I'm not usually one to take favors from strangers.
Well, the favors aren't from me, if that's what you're wondering.
What do you mean?
I sell favors.
Like,
I
out of character, like party favors?
need more information than this. Than that.
Roll an insight check.
That's a nat 20.
Oh! Wait, that's not my sound to make.
First
What
one of
was,
the night.
The type of roll?
Insight. You can quit now. I will take that power away from you.
I only did it the
Multiple
once.
people. There's multiple people, and you can't.
Honk.
Alright. So I'm in the down below, so anybody that wants to post an insight, if they're there or not. Alright, so this woman doesn't seem too forthcoming, but you're very insightful, and you can put two and two together. So you pick up one of the cards that's laying face down on the table, and it has a name on it. And that's all. You put it down. You pick up another one. There's a different name on it. And each of these different cards has various names. Things like relish, noodle, kale. Just various names. And all of the names are in different handwriting.
I wonder if they're like that.
Are there any names that I recognize?
No. But they are sort of like... So she will not elaborate, but because you rolled a natural 20, I will. They're kind of like the calling cards,
Yeah.
where if you call someone, they will come. Except for these, if you need a favor, you can summon someone, and they will do you a favor.
You can summon someone.
Yes,
You can summon someone.
but in exchange, you will have to owe someone else a favor. Also, I tried to say summon, but you know me, S's make me slur really hard, and I hate them. I don't know why that name starts with an S.
Harsh.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
So there's no like notable difference between them other than like the names and the writing. Otherwise, they're all the same.
Yeah, they're all names on cards.
Okay, but like the same color paper, the same everything else. There's no.
There's a little stack of blank ones, too.
So I take one of these and you put my name in here for someone else? Is that what's going on?
Yes. A favor for a favor. I deal in favors.
That's pretty cool.
Interesting.
I'll take one.
This
What were the
seems
names
like-
you listed?
Alright, we're just going to have you, because this is a very big sheet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Roll a D15, basically.
Oh shit.
Oh my
Here,
god,
hold
is
on,
that
give me a second.
microphone?
I'll do the bot thingy.
Yeah. We're gonna narrow it down.
Oh, that's the wrong thing because it's the wrong amount.
Just a 15 for this.
Get together.
Here.
3.
One less.
Alright, 1 through 4. Roll a D4. Alright. You now have a favor from Steak.
From who?
Steak.
Steak?
Steak,
Sweet.
yes.
Is this a rare favor?
You don't know?
We can only hope it's well done.
Maybe,
Whoa.
maybe just
Guys,
medium.
Yeah, they might be a spirit. They might be able to talk to the dead. They might be a medium. You don't know.
You now will also owe someone a favor.
This is fine.
Does anybody else
it?
want to exchange favors?
Isn't this how Zulamar became a cabana boy? Does no one remember that?
You know what? I'll do it. Rhea will do it.
Alright.
Frey will do it just because she hasn't experienced. I'll let them go first. Sorry.
Oh no, just roll 1 through 15.
Okay.
Is
But Frey
Oshi
will do
in
it
there?
because she doesn't know anything about like the favors in this world, and she knows that back in her town, like favors are normal and they're usually nice. They're usually not weird or anything. She should think that it's going to be a little weird down here, but she's still naive.
Do I need to do it on the thing, or was it okay if I did it with my dice?
15?
I mean, I was gonna roll if I got anything over a 15, but here, I'll just do it on here.
Yeah, it's probably just better to do it that way.
I got the number that Batani originally rolled.
Then... Alright, so we'll do... Rhea first. You got 13. 1, 2...
Is it the second time I've rolled 13 tonight? Yes, it is.
13's just your lucky number.
Yes.
1 through 5.
We'll find out.
Oh, me?
Yep.
Okay. 4.
Alright, you have a favor from Milkshake.
No.
Alright, next we will be
Sounds
doing
familiar.
I rolled a 4.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 through 5.
4.
Alright, you have a favor from Kimchi.
Kimchi?
Kimchi.
Oh, she's one of my favorite drag queens. That's fantastic. She'll be great. Like, if you need makeup done, she's her own makeup line. I think this is going to be really great for you.
Augie, are you actually doing a favor as well?
Yeah, I kind of want to see how this magic works, and the only way to find out is to do.
1 through 5. Alfalfa.
Write this down. So Mist has a favor from Steak. Or was it? No, that was Batani.
Mm-hmm.
Mist has not done a
Okay.
favor.
This is awfully suspicious of people who
Yeah,
feel this is a
that's
good
fair.
idea.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alright, guys, moment of
She grew up on the
truth.
streets.
Who's gonna roll for Zulamar because you know he's gonna wanna?
I can roll. And if he
Good
I got it.
foresight.
disclaimer, or you got it. If Zulamar comes back and says no, he didn't want to do this, we'll just nix it.
That won't happen. We know that. Zulamar's
Right.
curious like a cat.
8.
Milkshake.
5 again. Since you rolled an 8 twice.
Was
Apple.
Chi.
Mine was kimchi. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Alright.
Augie was alfalfa.
And then apple for Zuli.
And the only one from your party that does not owe a favor is Mist.
This is the smart one.
Yeah. She's looking around and was like going to make an exasperated look at Augie, and then when he goes up to do it, she'll be like, what the fuck?
So question. So, because I was writing things down when you were going over some of it.
Mhm.
Is it that we owe these people in return a favor, or do we are we basically giving them a card to sell to or trade
No.
for?
How it is you put your name on the table
Uh-huh.
and somebody else can come and get it at random.
Okay, that's
Oh,
basically-
great.
The card,
Okay.
yeah, the card
Second
you
one.
have, you can use that at any time from that person.
Gotcha. So basically, we're giving the person our names to put on a card to trade for
Yes.
later.
Yep.
Okay,
And it may get used, it may not get used. You don't know.
gotcha.
I mean, it's a favor. That can be anything.
Yeah, we didn't read the disclaimers, and it murder was not an option.
Yeah, there were no disclaimers. It just says favors.
Yeah.
You guys just started signing your names on things again. No, not my name.
Yeah.
That
Sometimes
actually
doing
did
things
cross
for
Mist's mind.
others-
She was going to try and sign someone else's name. So, you know what? I
One
can't be
card
mad
at
at
a
that
time.
because...
Well, you really
Alright.
can't sign someone else's name. You know, a signature can be really anything. You can write a little smiley face, and it's still your signature.
You think I don't know how to forge OG's signature? You're lying to yourself.
Alright, so
Note to
That-
self.
Mist has the stamp.
That's that. Did you guys want to do more shopping?
What
I
other
think
shops
Rhea's
have
good.
we missed?
Is there like a
Um,
list of shops so people can know, or would you like want to roll if they want to see other things?
I
Uh,
can
do you guys
look
just
at
want
the
me to
list.
read you the shops?
I don't
Sure.
know if they've been to anyone, so that might be
All right, there is a shop number 1 is a tall shop with an oblong skull taking up most of the top of the building, made of brick, and that's all I'll tell you. Shop 2 is a thin shop made of wood, the color of a white bone. That's all I'll tell you. 3 is a 2-story shop made of redstone brick. That's all I'll tell you. 4, a small wooden shop with a potion bottle sign nailed to the door, and it's made of dark timber. The 5th shop is a large shop shaped like the cap of a mushroom with various colors of smoke drifting out of a brick chimney that are scattered across the top.
Why didn't we see that place first?
The 7th shop is a large brick and concrete building with the word Jeff written across the top of the building in glaring neon green script. Jeff is Geoff, by the way.
Geo.
8 is a pink tent selling stuff. 9, a green tent selling stuff. 10, a building that looks like it was made out of the surrounding cavern with glittering fogged glassed windows. 16, a long building made of dark marble with windows covered in drapery both inside and out. 19, a short little wooden stand with a canvas roof attached to the building next door. 20, a wooden building covered in splashes of paint and local artwork. 23, a wooden building with a flower planter just outside the window. 24, wooden and stone, the building is short and 1-story. 25, a slanted wooden building with open holes instead of windows. 26, a large stone building that slants inward. 27, a short building with a marble countertop front. 29, a wooden building with glowing lanterns hanging off of chains out front. 30, a stall made out of trees and canvas. And then stall 32 is made out of crates, bricks, and shimmering sheer fabric.
I typed as fast as I could so people could visually see as well. I didn't get which one has the flower planter? It's like 22, 21 or something like that.
The flower planter, 23.
And then, what was the description for 16?
16's description is a long building made of dark marble with windows covered in drapery on both the inside and out.
Okay. There's a lot of probably what's it called typos and things as I typed really fast, but if people need to see the descriptions again. Sure, I wrote that. There we go.
We didn't hit a lot of the small numbers.
We did
I
not.
will say that from narrowing it down, Drake, I'm pretty sure you know who runs stall 16.
Yep.
Yeah, you do.
Yep. Also, I do need to ask: is the
Mhm.
shop's name Jeff or the proprietor? Or
You don't know.
are they selling people named Jeff?
You don't know.
I feel like I need to go in and find out what that is.
Seriously, if we don't find this out, we're gonna. Yeah.
All right, to Jeff it is.
All right, to Jeff.
To Jeff.
A large
We're going
brick
to
and
Jeff.
concrete building with the words Jeff written across the top in glaring neon script. As soon as you enter the building, there is a human man with large glasses that keep sliding off of his face, sitting in the front, sitting behind this sort of glass desk. Beneath the desk, you can see knickknacks and such that look familiar to all of you. These are things that specifically... How do I do this? I'll just outright say it. Throughout the shop, there are items that only people from, say, Saint Sister would recognize. There are items that people only from Maiden Mother would recognize. There are items that only Brother Bishop would recognize.
Toilet.
That's
Interesting.
You see on the man's shirt, there is a name tag. And the name tag reads thus.
Bus?
No, thus.
Thus. Okay.
I'm going to do a bit of an insighty investigation-y thing, probably more insighty, and I'm gonna kind of look him over and see if I can find a pin for
Alright.
one of the 3 cities.
On him?
So, yeah, on him.
Okay.
Like even if it's like subtly hidden or something like that, just like looking for one of the pins.
Alright, go for it.
Insight most likely. We got a 12.
You don't see it on him. Also, I think that would have been perception.
Same bullshit.
Yeah, you don't see any pins on him, but you do see a little clamshell bowl full of pins.
Interesting pins.
Oh,
Where'd you get them from?
oh,
And I'm
people
gonna
come in-
actually, and I'm gonna say that when I say that, I am going to speak with a Brother Bishop accent, highlighting it rather than just simply speaking.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I get them from all over. People come in and trade their bric-a-brac from the Leatherwind here all the time. Can I interest you in one?
Well, that's a name you don't just drop casually.
Well, it gets a lot of the wallets loose. You know those forbidden things?
So, Leatherwinders just come in and trade their shit.
Oh, well, it's more people that find things from the Leatherwinders. Occasionally, a Leatherwinder will come in, and, you know, when they do, I try and keep it on the down low, because they're always very awkward.
Yeah, I'm feeling that.
Yep. You don't say.
I mean, if there's anything you're interested in, if you see anything around the shop, I mean, I don't know what half of it does. But there's some collectors that come in, and everything, I will say, has already been vetted by the lab. None of it's gonna hurt you.
Wait, collectors, you say?
Yeah, tons of people want to know what goes on up there. Wouldn't you?
Go on.
Well, it's mysterious and no one can see it, and if you get close enough, you can feel that pull. It's like vampires or something. It sends chills down my spine just thinking about it. But they live there. In that oppressive wave.
I'm gonna do an insight check to see if he's kind of faking it, or like someone who's been up there who's trying to blend in,
Yeah, go
or
ahead.
if it's wonder is like legitimate. Like,
Yeah, go ahead.
that would be a 14.
This man would wear "I got pegged by Mothman" shirt.
Very nice.
He has never been above. He's never been anywhere near above. But damn, does it sound cool. This is a Bigfoot truther.
Oh my god. Cryptid hunter.
Yes. This man is obsessed with the life, but has never gone anywhere near it. So
He's a weeb.
yeah, basically, you get the feeling if someone brings him something that he's never seen before and they say they got it from a Leatherwinder or they got it from a Leatherwind site, he'll buy it and believe it.
Believes in aliens.
I'm going to turn to Mist, and I'm going to speak in Dwarvish. This guy's a fetishist.
Rhea will chuckle too.
But he might have something from somebody we know.
Well, I mean, can abide by a fetish or two if it gets us something we need. She'll reply in Dwarven.
We might be able to sell him. and Oshi's eyes just light up. We might be able to sell him information. He looks like he would be down for information.
Well, that we have.
That we have
in spades.
Yeah.
Out of character, I'm pretty sure you could sell him a rock and said it was from the Leatherwinds and he'd buy it.
We don't need to rip him off. We got the
I
real
know.
deal.
That was out of character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's gonna look at Rhea too, because he recognizes Rhea's understanding him, and he's just gonna say, "You know how to tell the others subtly."
Rhea,
I
the most
can try.
unsubtle member of the party.
And Oshi's just gonna smile at the lad and say, "Well,
Let's watch how this goes first.
you could say that we've collected a few things here and there."
Jeff's eyes just light up and he leans forward and he goes, "Well, I do happen to have a deal going where I will trade information for items." He's just tickled.
Oh my god.
Mist is going to reach into her breast pocket and pull out a piece of paper, which she unfolds until it gets to a fairly decent size, and says, "What about this?" And she points down to it, and it's an intricate map of the streets of Brother Bishop with, like, the marked spots of, like, the noted crime hangouts and where different gangs tend to, like, who has what area and where to avoid where the cops are.
Do you put it on the table or you just hold it up?
She will put it on the table, but she will keep her hand on it. Or her paw.
Jeff's going to lean forward and, like, lift his glasses up with one hand and then just sort of, like, stimmy hands with the other, and he goes, "I've never seen one of these!" He's vibrating in his seat. He's losing it. He's
just gonna look at Augie and be like, "Will that do?"
I'm gonna look at him like, "You're gonna have a question of authenticity, aren't you? Because anyone can come in with a map, right? Do you know how to read traded memories?"
Me personally, no, but I know somebody who can.
No, we don't want to involve outside people, because, as you know, Leatherwind stuff is kind of on the down low. But let me see if I can help you out, because I've collected a little something you might love that will prove the authenticity of this. And I'm going to look at the map for a bit, and I'm going to remember looking over some of the streets that are there. And I'm going to transfer the memory of that.
Are you transferring the
stone.
memory or a copy of the memory?
A copy of the memory.
Okay.
Right? And I am then going to share that memory with him just to give him a taste of the authenticity so he can see that this is actually a legitimate, this is a memory of this exact place.
Okay. Give me 1
The
second.
real deal. It's like, what do I have in my inventory that could work? Oh, this is
Okay,
something Miss doesn't want.
This
So,
this happens. This
Mm-hmm.
everyone to roll an insight check.
Okay.
16.
Okay. Make sure you put it in down below.
Natural 20!
I'm dropping on my dice.
So proud of you!
Yes! Can I hit the button?
Rhea has
Yeah,
no
okay.
idea what's going on.
Rhea.
said
Not the
insight?
smartest, the brightest bulb in the box.
Is that everybody that's rolling?
You're the brightest bulb in my box.
well, now we know she's in your box.
Alright.
Oh no!
Save that for night.
Everyone except for Rhea.
Uh-huh.
You watch Augie transfer this memory over. And you see the man's eyes glaze and then come back into focus. And you watch as this man quite literally falls in love with Orvestre Augie.
Oh! Oh!
Rhea doesn't know that, but Amber's getting a tickle out of it.
And he sort of pulls his shoulders in, and he does this, like, little bashful head tilt where he looks down, and he kind of, like, kicks his feet under the table, and he goes, "Spoil me."
So, tell us about these collectors. We're all ears.
So, basically, this is out of character, the deal is people around the world will scavenge from downed ships or, loot the corpses of the long forgotten, or they will trade with a passing Leatherwind, or they will go to a certain city and trade particular items with them, and they will bring it back here for coin or, other trinkets and things like that.
That I
And-
got.
Yeah, it's never done as a sort of malicious thing, because otherwise the sites are just going to sit there.
Yeah.
Is there anything in particular you were trying to uncover?
I'm not trying to find information on the people that are trading, because scavengers gathering this shit out in the wild makes absolute sense, and Ogie's not gonna take any offense to that in
Yeah.
and of itself. I mean, that's just, it is what it is. We've seen these poor folk ourselves. But he's interested in the people that are themselves interested in, not the sellers. It's the buyers that are most interesting, because they could be either potential allies or potential enemies, depending on their intent.
So, I'll say that you get a lot of the lab looks over things. The lab has to check everything first. Generally has to go through the lab. Things like that. And you also get, hoity-toity investors who just want to show off to their other rich hoity-toity friends sort of people. And then there's the people that just sort of see something and they think it's pretty. They don't know what it is, but they think it's pretty and they just want it, so they buy it. And then there's other people who are like, I want to live this lifestyle. I want to emulate this, this other world.
There's there's Persistence Plateau cosplayers,
Groupies.
groupies.
Yes.
That's interesting. Do you have any regular customers of that sort?
Not really. It's generally a one-time thing. Not a lot of people stay in space. They tend to sort of travel through.
Interesting.
I mean, the people that live here and sell here, but they don't really come into my shop to buy things. They come in to chit-chat or make sure that I eat.
Ah, you're more for the travelers, the tourists.
Yeah.
All right. And this is going to be an awkward question, so please forgive me.
Anything.
Do you get a lot of people from up above in here that often?
A couple, but they mostly don't know what's going on. We try to help them the best we can. Oftentimes they're here and we direct them, to Eppenworthy. That's where they all tend to go. Occasionally some of them will be on their... Well, yeah, any shop here that seems like, or feels like somebody's not fitting, we'll direct them to a place where they will fit in, where they're going to feel comfortable.
Interesting. Because there are places that are a lot less friendly.
Oh, I know, but I don't live there.
Fair enough.
Augie, that laugh. That's out of character.
Well, I'll give you another secret for free as a thank you for your information and your help. This day, you've had 7 people from up above walk in.
And he looks between all of you slowly, and he just sort of puts a hand on his chest, and he goes, "Oh."
Augie's just gonna show him his brother Bishop pin.
You can see this man has so many questions, but he doesn't want to overwhelm you. But he's just really excited, and he's like, Could you tell me what some of these things are?"
I can tell you some of them. You see, and Augie's just like, do you know how it's organized up above?
No.
All right, so you'll notice that your shop's kind of divided into 3 types of stuff, and it doesn't look like there's a common element between them, right? Like, you got the stuff over there, you got the stuff over there, and you got the stuff over here.
Yeah, I've noticed that. It always comes in different variations. But then there's also this other category.
A 4th category.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we put a pin on that?
Alright.
Okay. So,
Anything you say.
me and my daughter here, are from
Mist will wave.
Brother Bishop.
Please tell me this man just ascends, realizing that Augie's a DILF.
I'm trying to type something, but it's not letting me type. Wait.
Yeah. And if you'll notice, all that stuff tends to have a very well-crafted, finer feel to it. A lot of metals and a lot of artifice.
Yeah.
Yes. That's the workmanship from where I am from. And I can actually do a fair amount of that myself. If you have questions from a craftsman standpoint, you would come to me for that. Now, granted, now that we're down here, some of our crafts have exploded in capability. And he thumbs back to Andrea and says, "This is what I can do without the limitations of up above."
Well, there are limitations.
Ah, yes. Now, over there is Saint Sister. And I am not best equipped to talk about that.
And I make a motion to our friends from Saint Sister. I think the stage is yours.
Oh shit, this would be a...
Zulmar.
I was about to say, this would be a really great time to puppeteer Zulmar.
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't have the brain that Zulmar has. Can we just like say that Zulmar explains?
Red, you know those
Yes.
images I asked you guys for?
Yeah?
Why don't you describe some of them?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Hang on. While you're doing that, can
Uh-huh.
I copy your memory of that?
You know what? Yes, do it. You're so much better at explaining.
Oh,
Take
I'm not
it.
good at explaining, but I will take it.
You
Go
can
for it.
take
The
those
copies.
images.
Copies.
You can take the images and post them in down below if you want.
Okay.
Just
Oh shit! I deleted them.
I just start handing these images while they explain, because Augie doesn't really have a firm grasp on what they do crafts-wise or culture-wise, but he does know that they are from there and can probably speak a lot better on that.
Yeah, Zulmar will have explained like some of their crafts. I'm sure it involves a lot of wood and trees and
Textiles
Yeah,
and
woodworking,
things like that.
tree houses, textiles.
textiles.
Food.
That's right. I forgot that do textiles.
Have to copy them one at a time.
You're completely valid.
Hey guys, I think we found a nice place to have dinner tonight. What do you think?
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
If you don't mind. It's been a while since we've had some interesting company and someone actually willing to listen to our tales.
Are you requesting to eat with him, or are you requesting to have him for dinner?
Augie
I don't
is
think he would mind either way.
Augie is not asking him to a private dinner. He's saying, "Would you have us?" The all of us. Because he's.
You know what? Let me. Hiding in the corner. He's going to agree and invite you all upstairs at dinner time.
Look at that, guys.
All of you pass around these memories, and these are the flash images you get of the places where your friends live.
Oh. Your homes have a great natural beauty.
Oh wow.
Yeah, those are the types of buildings that would be in Mother Maiden.
oh man.
And then you live in that shithole.
Yeah. I didn't build the place.
There is a beauty to it if you know what you're looking for.
Opium dens?
I'm low key like imagining the lanes in Arcane. Like very industrial, kind of dirty.
Yeah.
I just typed in cottagecore landscape for me.
Wow.
I was looking for more like mountain forests and farmland.
I mean, it's basically
I was kind of
exactly
trying
what
to
you're looking
avoid
for.
buildings because I imagine that like they'd be kind of cottagey, but like just lacking any modern luxuries.
Yeah.
You know.
There are some cottages somewhere, some like shops and things would be in like cottage buildings. Otherwise, you guys mostly just sort of have like lean-tos or tents and stuff.
I
Yeah.
was about to say there, like a lot of. I always imagine some of their places being like open-doored, like either clay or,
Yeah.
wood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas nature is just alien
It's
to Brother
dead
Bishop.
here.
Yeah.
It's just
Nature,
there's
we don't know
part.
her.
We're like we live in the Shire, basically for us. We
Yeah.
live in hills.
But there's
And
also a
then-
beauty to Brother Bishop. Like, it's all intricate, it's all got moving parts, and if you like that kind of clockwork aesthetic,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
very appealing.
And then with, Saint Sister, it's all in the trees, with the trees. It's a lot of moss. They do love their moss.
Listen, moss is good.
Mm-hmm.
Moss is good.
Alright.
Moss is life.
Well, moss occasionally grows on the side of things.
Alright, so how is everybody on time?
I'm
probably
definitely
can't
getting
be
tired.
Too much later. I have to go to work really early, and it's been a week since I've been there.
Oh.
Alright, so how about we wrap up here for tonight? And if there are any more
Okay.
shops you guys want to go to next week, you can go to those.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
I know that we want to go to the as a note. I know we want to do the library, but definitely need Zulema for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to stop the recording in 3, 2,